Hello everyone. Today I will introduce a little part in a book called The Changing World Order. The author is Ray Dalio. He is the chairman of Waterbridge. Waterbridge is the world's largest hedge fund. And in this book, he said that for the couple of years, he has been observing a number of big, important developments that concerned him that hadn't happened before in his lifetime, but did occur in the 1930 to 1945 period and a number of times before then. They are the influence of the first one is big wealth, values, and political gaps. The second is zero or near zero interest rates in the three major reserve currencies, making monetary policy ineffective. And the third is large debts. The fourth is emerging conflicts between a rising world power, including China, and especially, he said, is China, that is challenging an existing power. That means the USA. As you know, the international order basically is held by the USA. Because of these concerns, over the last 18 months, he has been studying the impact of these forces and the rises and the declines of past leading empires and their reserve currencies. And I want to add a point is that the book was published in 2020. Yes, the year is very amazing. And these studies led him to believe that when the next downturn came along, there was a significant risk that he would see similar events to those that happened in 1930 to 1945, and many times before that for similar reasons, which would lead to a big shift in the world order. Then the coronavirus and its impacts on the economy and the markets came along. So we are now in a downturn and facing these circumstances. And the next part is about China and America. The United States is encountering a rival power. China has become a competitive power to the United States in a number of ways and is growing at a faster rate than the US. If trends continue, it will be stronger than the United States in most of the most important ways that an empire becomes dominant. Or at the very least, it will become a worthy competitor. Now he sees how conflict is increasing fast, especially in the areas of trade, technology, geopolitical, capital, and economic ideologies. So how these conflicts and the changes in the world order that will result from them will transpire in the years ahead and what effects that will have on us all. The confluence of these three factors piques his curiosity and most draws his attention to similar periods such as the 1930 to 45 period and numerous others before that. More specifically, in 2008, to 2009, like in 1929 to 32, there was serious debt and economic crisis. In both cases, interest rates hit 0%, which limited central banks' ability to use interest rate cuts to stimulate the economy. So in both cases, central banks printed a lot of money to buy financial assets, which in both cases caused financial asset price to rise and widened the wealth gap. In both periods, wide wealth and income gaps led to a high level of political polarization that looks a form of greater populism and battles between ardent socialist-led populists of the left and ardent capitalist-led populists of the right. These domestic conflicts started when emerging powers like Germany and Japan in the 1930s increasingly challenged the existing world power. And finally, just like today, the confluence of these factors means that it was impossible to understand any one of them without also understanding of overlapping influences among them. That's all. Thank you.